as well.
Yeah, and Chad's gonna let her stay in lane and just perpetually farm under Oriana's nose. And since the fact that Oriana doesn't really have a catch mechanic, it's gonna be really hard to pin down Lux for a kill. It's gonna be really hard. A snowball Lux has a lot of pressure once she has that ultimate up, so she can just stand in the middle of rivers and do snipes.
Right, but I do like the team composition for in terms of like team fights.
Bangkok Titans, yeah.
Yeah, for the Bangkok Titans.
Me too, me too. We have something in common. Wow.
Yes, we do. For once. They can really dunk people. Like basically, if they pull anyone or they jump on anyone, that person's gonna suffer big time. Zera's trying to look for that grab, but I think Shine Walker is cautious enough to know that that's coming. It's not gonna get caught out by that. Yeah,
no overcommitting, and that's always a good thing. So we've been looking at a lot of things since you know our GPL finals last season. That's when we were still playing S2. We've been seeing a lot of changes in terms of skill lineups, even for champions like Oriana, who are now running max Qs for that lane, which is I think is pretty interesting. You can see, I think for NVM as well, he should be running that Q max.
For Oriana?
Yeah, Oriana.
Oriana has always been going for that.
Yeah.
The command attack.
The command attack, yeah.
We heard Toys talk about it. Oh, missed the gank up at the top lane. We do finally see Vladimir going down. After numerous gank attempts over at the bottom lane, we're going to watch Shine Walker here going head-to-head with SKLZ. I think they believe they wanted to get that kill on Xerath.
Golden!
The laser! Oh my goodness!
Missing.
Just misses there.
Oh my gosh. So Lux burned that teleport, Shen burned that ultimate, and nothing fruitful came out of it. And you know what? Shen doesn't really lose much out of it because they killed Vlad just before he teleported.
Right.
So no harm done. He just go back to base, buy some items, go back out top, happy farming time again.
And they had Jarvan up there to take all of that XP, so
which is good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a fruitful exchange there. BKT, you can see that they managed to pick up a small goal lead because of that, but the game is so close here that I wouldn't say it's anything of a lead.
Despite that first blood coming for KLH, and then getting hit by another light binding once again. And that's the thing, you know, as Oriana, or once you miss that initial command attack,
right?
Your other skills, they don't mean anything.
That is really correct. That's why you want to max out the command attack first, so that you can you can reduce the cooldown of the spell, and that really allows you to maneuver your ball.
Oh yeah, yes. Everyone tells me that as well.
And it's all about knowing where to put your ball when you play Oriana.
When you play Oriana. So despite that first blood, BKT has caught up to that goal gap. I did hit, I think 13k all. Yeah, very close, very close. Most of the goal, it's going towards that. It looks like Ezreal has a ton of that farm for the Bangkok Titans.
Oh, the grab comes in here. He managed to pick up Varus. In comes the silence. The true shot barrage as well, but Wallen's there with a quick stun.
Well, it's fine, I guess. Even if they didn't get that kill, they will be able to push out that lane a bit more. And this is going to force Varus to go back to base.
And he did lose the cannon minion.
Yes, he does lose that cannon wave.
A good amount of gold being lost there.
So, despite not getting that kill, this at least gives a chance. Earlier on, we've been seeing Varus and Tariq just push and shove that lane, making it really hard for Ezreal to farm. But despite all that's happened, he's still on top in terms of creep score, which is amazing, really.
It is pretty good right now. BKT here is starting to build a slight lead over time. I mean, they start off with 100 gold, now up to 300. Coming to the late game, I think neither team has a very strong
advantage. Yeah.
Don't see any like crazy hyper carries like Vayne around.
Yeah, no Vayne,
or Karthus,
no Karthuses.
Yeah. Diana,
it's just going to be
like that.
Yeah.
Vladimir is probably going to be one of the strongest scaling.
I mean, like both Shen and
Oriana is pretty sick
very
as well. Yes.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't say that there's any significant advantage into the late game here.
So yeah, it's just going to come out to who has the better team fighting skills. And seeing that KLH is newly formed, I'm going to worry just a bit for them in this case.
Well, they might just prove us wrong. Let's see what happens when the teams gather up here.
So far, BKT has proven to have some sort of coordination in sync. Both Leia and NND, they've had some pretty good ganks on the Vladimir up top. And the coordination, I would say, it's been pretty nice so far.
BKT here. I think Xerath wanted to go for the grab, but he decided not to because it's a Tariq. And I think, like I said, that is one of the reasons why Tariq is a pretty good pick against Blitzcrank, because it makes him question whether or not he wants to really have Taric up in his grill.
It's really those tanky champs that Blitzcrank has a problem against. Blitzcrank's really good against people like Zona.
Oh, is he going to go for the grab here? He's getting really close.
He wants to try for it. He wants to try for it. But against other champions, I was saying, Blitzcrank against stuff like Leona, against Taric, is just not as effective.
Right, because you can't just grab the support and get a free kill.
Yeah.
Against people like probably Sona,
Soraka,
Soraka, you can get pretty much finish them off after a grab, but not somebody like Taric. He's got that bonus armor.
Definitely. But Blitzcrank does well in those team fights, especially in those kind of sieges against turrets. So that's going to pay off for them in the mid to late game. As compared to someone like Taric, who more or less, if he doesn't get items, he's just gonna be sitting down. So close.
A very close grab attempt. And I agree, Blitzcrank is definitely gonna be providing more utility moving into the late game. Because Taric, once you hit the late game, if you don't have a sufficient amount of gold, you're not gonna be very tanky. And then you do need to get quite close in order to land your stuns as well as the shatter. So if you don't have that tankiness, because you didn't do well in the early game phase, it's going to be tough as Taric.
Yeah, and right now Taric's sitting at 0-0, so that's not going to be fantastic. Leia here playing really well against Tainted Ones. He gets all that harass off, and nothing is more important than placing that pressure onto Vladimir and not letting him, recover with those transfusions.
Right, he's trying to get more pressure onto Vlad, but it's not really deterring him CS-wise. You can see that Vladimir is at 98 versus 100, so not too affected by all of that aggression coming in from Leia.
And he's definitely looking like a farm off right now. So be prepared to see some crazy action.
The ult comes in here. SKLZ, is he going to be able to? That was some weird interaction there with.
Because he managed to cleanse off the initial. What's that?
Debuff. Oh, nice grab on Shinewalker. I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this one. He's going to flash away. The exhaust is still on him. In comes the true shot barrage.
Oh my goodness.
And he survives with just 20 health.
What a play. And now Maokai's moving to the bottom lane. Golden's going down here with the help of the Cataclysm from Jarvan. And I think Maokai kind of derped for a moment there. He was deciding, should I go up and help? Should I go south and help? And in the end, his indecisiveness cost him alive.
That was a tough one there for KLH to deal with.
It was. So now they've brought mid lane down. This is going to help Orianna a bit more. She will be able to shove that lane. Orianna with levels, maxing out the Q and W, she will be able to shove lanes with much ease and then move around the map so easily.
This is going to be a big turning point for BKT because they've managed to take out 2 turrets mid and bot. And they're going to start dominating these objectives here.
So map-wise, BKT on a roll, 22.4k to 19k. And like I was saying, early in the season, or at least this season, we've been talking about hitting that 20k goal mark as a team usually means you're getting big ticket items. You're usually starting to build up into your first big ticket item, be it Rise.
We're seeing Tainted Ones trying to go for the kill here. He's popped his ghost. I don't think he's got enough damage to kill Leia.
Definitely not, because Leia went for that double regen beat, plus is now close. It's going to be so hard for them just take him out.
BKT left their turret at the middle lane unattended for a little while. Took a bit of damage there, pulled down to half health, but still looking relatively good.
Yeah. So we're going to see NVM, I think we're going to see NVM travel down a bit more to the other lanes, make some magic happen with that roaming ability that Orianna has. Using that command dissonance.
Right.
Just gives you a lot of moving power across the map at great speeds.
Right now we do see a lot of pings going on here. I'm wondering what they
I think it's that ward, yeah.
Zeros picks up an early Oracles here. And Oracles in Season 3 now only last 5 minutes. So it's very different from what it used to be. It used to be permanent until you die. But now it only lasts 5 minutes, and if you die, it still disappears. So it's going to be a much more expensive investment, and you want to make sure that you only purchase it when there are a lot of enemy wards around and you know it's safe to de-ward, because otherwise if you get
you're just dropping 400 gold for nothing if you insta buy it and nothing happens.
Especially if it's within the first 5 minutes, nothing happens.
Absolutely.
You're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, absolutely. But the compensation really comes because they can now afford Ruby Sightstone and Sightstone.
Oh yeah, I heard they were doing calculations on the effectiveness of the Sightstone, and what they were saying was basically picking up that Sightstone early on. If you purchase wards and you ward regularly, the Sightstone actually provides a lot more goal per 10 than the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, trying to land.
Yeah.
The entangling there.
The Chains of Corruption. Just missing by the nice bit there with the Arcane Shift. Brilliant play.
Over at the top lane, we see 4 members.
It's gonna be that
BKT.
siege
This
on
is gonna be a big fight here.
Definitely.
Maokai and Vladimir making the mistake of coming in here. The wombo combo, managing to land the Orianna out, but in comes Goldens with a laser that doesn't quite deal enough damage there. Blitzcrank saying, you're not gonna get away. Red Hot Raid goes down.
Beat boop. Beat boop, grab the Maokai.
Blitzcrank does not care about the trees. He's not a nature person.
Oh man, that was a very nice one. Maokai there was just so close, and he managed to get hit by that shockwave as well. How unfortunate.
And Jarvan just kept the 2 of them in there.
Yeah, Cataclysm.
That was brilliant.
Wombo combo. And you know what? They didn't even need SKL's skills in that top lane. He managed to push it, get some nice, decent farm for himself. He's sitting at 173 creep score at the moment. Oh, and Leia getting that one.
Almost tried to steal that back.
Nicely
but
done.
Didn't manage to grab that red buff.
So it's a very nice start for BKT in the spring season so far. Looking very nice for them.
And the great thing here was that the Oracle has really paid off.
So far, so good, yeah.
I mean, he's cleared a lot of wards. I think he cleared about 4 or 5 wards already.
And that kind of makes half your goal back, or you know, for the most part.
I think, like, in terms of the utility that is provided the team in scoring
more
those
than
2
enough.
kills,
yeah.
it has done its job.
Yeah.
It's made his goal back from that already. So a great pickup of Oracles. And on top of that, not only has he earned back for himself, he's earned for his team as well.
Yeah.
So I think Xerath has done a great job as a support.
Wonderful, wonderful. And last season we were talking about him, you know, playing jungle.
Yeah, he used to play in the jungle. He was the infamous Alistar.
The infamous Alistar.
We're gonna see.
Things have all paid off now, and BKT on the nice 6K goal lead, 5-point-something goal lead, you know, more or less.
This is a pretty big lead.
Yep, and you know, I think if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna see that Iceborne Gauntlet fall onto Ezreal later. Everyone loves the Iceborne.
Sheen. Let's see what he decides to pick up after that. Gold
my bet is Iceborne Gauntlet.
He's looking pretty rich there. 6,600
But not as rich as Orianna, surprisingly, and I think it's because of all those assists she's been getting throughout the game.
Yeah, she's got 3 assists under her belt.
Yeah.
You have to keep in mind here that all of Ezreal's gold is just from purely from farming.
What a
He hasn't got any kills or assists. Oh, nice light binding there, followed up by the Lucius Singularity. You're going to see NDD get in there. I don't think that was really necessary. Laser does not land there.
So, yeah, not the best of times for the Kuala Lumpur Hunters. And then Blitzcrank sitting at the side, waiting for a good pull. But they kind of spotted him. Those pings have gone. Oh my goodness!
The grab here onto Wallens.
That ward paid off.
He's got his flash. He failed it. Oh, the snare goes down onto NDD though. He seems to be having a bit of a hard time taking out Tarek here. They finally do manage to pick up that kill. Tainted One's now the focus of the enemy team. He's going to pop that Hemo Blade.
That's it!
Lots of damage coming out onto BKT, but it is not enough. Look at how tanky NDD is right now. Orianna going to reinforce him with that shield. In she comes, and she's going to zone out the rest of KLH. The laser comes in here.
For nothing,
it hits nothing but
It was that Blitzcrank ward. If we see that ward at the side, it was that ward that made the play.
Great warding there.
Great warding there by Xerath.
And that's going to be cool. The Ruby Sightstone opens up so many opportunities.
You can reorganize your wards, right? Yeah.
I mean, you can carry 5 wards at a time with the Ruby Sightstone. You can only, of course, plant 3 at a time, I believe, with this one.
But the cool part about that, a lot of people have been talking about, is the repositioning of your wards. If you can bait a ward in a certain area, and then reposition it by just using the other charges and removing that ward.
That is really useful to have.
Yeah, a lot of mind games you can go on once you pick up Sightstone and Ruby Sightstone.
And of course, it refills for free.
Oh, yep.
So if you run out of charges, all you have to do is head back to the base and voila, you've got a new set of wards.
Yep.
It's so useful, especially on champions that can use wards for maneuverability. Seen it being picked up on Lee Sin quite frequently. You can do a lot of tricks with that, and it's just overall a really fun item.
Even friendlies, they do it. Like I've been playing Katarina a lot, and you know my supports always help me do that one ward juke if they're too far. And
in addition to that, they have they've changed the amount of ambient gold that you receive.
Right now it's 1.6. So you
get a lot more.
So
and
good.
What that does is it kind of frees up the support to pick up more items. They're not as reliant on getting assists anymore.
Yeah, we've seen a lot more items come in which are really impressive. I haven't seen a lot of them in game itself, but like Mikhail's Crucible, I like the item so much. It just looks so awesome. Free cleanse, man. Oh,
they're very smart this time around. They're not gonna go anywhere near.
No, not at all. And Shen has picked up the Ravenous Hydra. That's giving a lot of pushing power in that top lane.
Oh, that is going to be quite crazy in terms of the ability to push there. And it makes sense. Wallen can grab that. I don't think this is the best target for them to be going on to. It's Taric after all. He's pretty tanky, but they still seem to be doing fine here.
The item advantage
gets a little bit low.
It's all about that item advantage. They could make that. Blitzcrank had to burn his flash.
Yeah, that was not a good grab. I mean, onto Taric, that's the last person that you want to be grabbing.
They're lucky that they have that goalie and item advantage. If not, that could have gone wrong in so many ways.
Oh, the laser comes down. NVM gets tagged by it. He's able to put down his shield.
You know, and Shen is just having fun in that top lane, pressuring Vladimir to stay up top. And that's a good thing because Vladimir, his teamfight presence is just so strong.
Look at that AoE. He's got Sunfire Cape plus Ravenous Hydra.
Yeah.
And when he's able to land a taunt, pop that Ravenous Hydra, I think he's actually going to be able to put out a decent amount of auto attack damage.
Yeah.
Which is quite strange.
For sure. So BAT off to a phenomenal start. It's 7-2 and they are having close to 1k goal lead, 10k goal lead. 1k? That'd be crap. Itemization wise, I definitely think the Icebomb Gauntlet's coming in. Ezreal grabbed that Glacial Shroud.
Definitely. He's got the Glacial Shroud.
And it's cool because it allows his Q to splash damage once you get Icebomb Gauntlet.
And on top of that, it applies this AoE slow on the ground.
Oh, so good.
So once it's landed, it's a very strong item against bruisers.
Yeah, the only issue is that it doesn't give enough damage. It gives 40 AP.
But for a champion like
Ezreal?
For a champion like Ezreal, it still works out really good because he's got AP scaling on some of his styles.
Oh,
nice steal there. And they're just going to jump in here with the Shen combo. In comes the ult from Orianna and Golden gets melted there. Yeah. Shen trying to pick up one more kill. He's trying to go in there.
He's just zoning them out. He's zoning them out so that they can push that bottom wave. And, you know...
This is going to be effortless. A free bottom tower here for the Bangkok side.
This means they push all in. And Vladimir, once they spot Vladimir at that top turret of theirs, they're going to go all in onto this base turret.
Yeah, Vladimir needs to get back here.
He needs to get back. You see, look at that. Lei just diving that one. Tanking the turret like a boss, really. Pulling in that Maokai. Are they going to jump in? Yes, they take the turret before that. Wise choice. And with that, NND picks up that kill onto Maokai.
Oh, things are looking horrible here for KLH. They need to push this back. Kingston once comes in finally.
Only outing one.
Home guard?
Yes, it is home guard. And, you know, it will guard the hole.
It will. They're going to be able to push this one back, but I think it's going to get turned around on them here. Exhaust goes down onto Tainted One. In comes
oh, that true shot. Wonderful.
Hits onto, but surprisingly not the kill.
And I think, you know what? This might be the end game. SKLZ is full skills. He's at full health. He has everything on him he needs to end this game.
Lux here desperately trying to defend. She's got that shield on her. The grab comes in. It is going to grab him. But nobody's there to follow up with the damage. They're concentrating on picking up the turret here. Red Hot Rays. They're taking a fair bit of damage there from the rest of the team, but
they decided to back off.
Yeah, just because look at how much health NVM has. They could not have continued that.
Oh my goodness, that was close as anything I've ever seen. A nice flag and spear combo at that last moment.
Let's see whether he would have survived. He has 600 damage here.
I think
he would have survived.
Yeah, I think he would survive regardless.
He's got a Runic Bulwark. This is one of the new items.
The Aegis upgrade, right?
Yeah, it upgrades from the Aegis, and it basically gives more magic resist. So this is a very, very useful item to have.
It's great. It's overall just
This gives you
fantastic.
60 magic resist.
By itself, yeah.
Yeah, you can see here.
Look at that.
It's going to be
151.
removing a huge chunk of damage there off of any enemy spells.
I like it. It's a good item.
So we do see the Iceborne Gauntlet is up on Ezreal here.
And this is when things are going to really shine, because those Qs are going to splash for more damage.
Right.
And the slow. You know, who needs Trinity Force when everything you do slows?
Look at that. Look at that feel that it creates.
That particle is so cool.
And he's just going to be a brave man here. In comes the grab. You do see him popping the pool. Painted ones there. Desperately trying to get away.
And Xera's here really making a lot of plays for the team.
Yeah, like I said, you know, he missed a couple of grabs early on. He didn't really land many.
Yeah.
But then now that it comes to the team fights, he's still missing quite a lot. But when he lands one, that is going to be it. It's all about that one grab. All it takes. Lovely shot there from Ezreal.
But they had that. There is a ward there, and I think that Xera's did not buy another Oracle. So
oh, Leia's going straight for the Nexus because it is a bare Nexus here. They're going to be forced to defend this, and in the meantime, BKT here with expert coordination.
The strategies.
Very, very well coordinated. They're going to dodge that chain of corruption.
And this leaves KLH vulnerable once again. They can go for the incredible turret kill, and then you know what? I think KLH will have to say it's going to be a loss for their first game.
Ooh, look at the Lux damage there, burning through skills there. Half of his health gone in a single laser. Nice grab onto them. Oh, Wallens gets pulled again. It seems like he's always the one that's getting pulled in here. You do see Shinewalker trying to put out some BTS onto Ezreal, but he isn't able to go toe-to-toe with him there because Ezreal is just so much fatter. Tainted One desperately trying to defend the base.
Well,
and it looks
to no avail. And you know what? BKT winning the first game of GPL 2013.
Who would have thought it?
Season.
Bangkok Titans, the team that last year took, I think, 15 weeks?
Yeah.
15 weeks before they won their...
They came out 6th last season.
Right.
And right now they're leading the tables.
And it was... I think it was about 10 weeks before they won their first match.
Yeah, I think so.
It took forever, and here we are, a newly formed Bangkok Titans.
Doing well.